Aloha. So aloha. 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 I give it a French twist. Aloha. All right. Well, it's good to. I'm from Montreal. I'm the owner of Prospects.com. We're the company behind MLS Touch, the app that I want to show you today. Thanks for coming here. I'm going to jump right in. I want to show you the new MLS app, how it works with Matrix, some of the features. I won't be able to show you everything. I would need an hour and a half. I would double the time. An hour and a half. I have 45 minutes, and I will respect the time. Right? So let me jump right in. I'm going to stream my phone on my laptop so you can see it. So it's live. It's the real deal. I'm logged in an account with your board, and you're going to see your data right there. If you're using the app at the same time, you're just going to miss things. I'm not teaching you how it works. We have webinars, we have YouTube videos, we have a bunch of things to help you maximize all the features. What I want to show you today is what it can do. So I think it's better if you don't go on your phone and you just watch me, and after you go and you play with it. All right? So that way you're sure you're not going to miss anything. Can you all hear me all right? Cool. All right, just before I jump in, I want to tell you something about apps, because I was one of the first to launch an app in 2010 when the iPhone came out. The iPhone came out in 2007, but we didn't see apps until late 2009, and nobody knew exactly, aside from Apple, knew how to build apps. So we had to learn. And if you remember, for those of you that have been in real estate for a long time, you know that the first app that came out on the market were all for consumers. It's Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia. Everybody was building something for consumers. I wanted to build something for the agents. So what you're going to see today is really something that's built for you guys. We do have a piece for your clients, but it's really built for agents. So I'm going to start by showing you the main menu. So if you look at one of the things that agents that use the app, and I think we're past the 400,000 agents in Canada and the US using this app. So one of the things that they like is the menu. If you look at all the other apps, they start on the map. What if you just need quick access to your listings because another agent is calling you or a client is calling you on one of your listings? So if you look at the main menu, the six-pack, on the upper left side, you have the map search. On the right side, I have advanced search. That's Matrix. We've mapped pretty much all the fields that you have in Matrix. In the middle, left side, MLS number search, that's easy. Your saved searches, you're going to have the saved searches on the phone and saved searches in Matrix there. Quick access to my listing. Let me just move this here. I want to move this. It's hiding the. Okay, good. Quick access to your listings. Favorites. Underneath this, you have a big blue button called InstaView. You know when you're with clients and you're showing properties and they see one on the other side of the street and they say, oh, what about that one? Have you had that before? Just raise your hand. Yeah? So you just point your device, you click on InstaView, and it gives you the listing detail. If you're in front of a project and there are multiple units, we'll give you the list. That's great. You've got the hot sheet, and underneath that you have home, members directory, your contacts, messages. I'll get back to that later, and more where you have more options. So let's start with the map. If I click on map here, this is where we are. You see all the blue pins? Those are active listings. And if I zoom, let me just zoom out here. I want to show you. You see we have orange pins. The orange pins are the pending sales. And if I click on the upper right side, can you all see the screen? So if I click on the upper right side on filter, and right in the middle, you have listing status. So I'll click there. We have all the listing statuses that you have in Matrix. We've mapped your data. So I'm going to go with expired, click apply. I'm going to go back, maybe a year, click search. I'm going to have black pins on the map. So let's do this again, listing status, and I'll pick sold, and we're going to have red pins. Red pins. So blue for active, orange for pending, red for sold, and black for expired. Good? So let's go back to our active listings. Click apply, search. There we are. So we have got 78 result. I'm going to click on the upper right side on filter. And I'll go, can you help me here with pricing? I guess it's going to be above, what, 800,000? 850 to what, 2 million? Sure. Okay. Oh. Hold on. I went too fast. 700,000. 1.5. Let's try this. Apply and search. So we're down to 10 listings. Wow. Maybe I should move. All right. So when you look at that, it's nothing new. I'm sure you're not impressed if you've been using other apps. But if I click on list, so we've got map. Look at the top. I have map, list, and stats. So if I click on list here, again, that's easy, list. Everybody has that. What we have that other apps don't have is you can email or text multiple listings to your clients from the app. If you look at all the other apps on the market, you can only email one listing at a time. Imagine if you could only email one listing with Matrix. Like, would not make sense, right? So you can email multiple listings with the app. The other thing that we have is stats. So if I click on stats here, I'm going to have the stats for that exact part of the map with the search criteria that we have with the price range. And you get the average price, the lowest price, highest price, property type breakdown, average days on market, the newest listing, and the oldest one. What's cool is when you're with clients, you can click on those. You want to see the cheapest one? Let's click on the 715. This is what you get for $700,000. And I can go back and click on 1.4. This is what you're going to get for 1.4. So you can also compare the stats. If I click on sold, last 6 months, I can see the lowest price. It's the exact same part of the map, same search criteria, same price range. I can compare the stats, and I can compare with expired. So usually when you have good numbers and good search criteria, the active will be a price, the sold will be underneath, a little bit, maybe 2-3%, depending on the market. Sometimes it sells above asking, and the expired will be much higher. That's why they didn't sell. That's usually the case so you all know that because you know the industry and you know your market, you know the neighborhood. But when you talk to clients and you tell them, hey, we can list at $1 million, but I think you should list at $900,000 if you want to sell. If you want it to sit on the market for 6 months, then yeah, we can list it at $1 million. So you all say that to your clients, you help them, you give them advice, but if you can show them that, say, here's why I'm telling you this. Let's look at the stats together. Then you have a tool that helps you just reinforce what you already know, right? Your clients don't know what you know. So this is a great tool if you learn how to use it. Live market stats on the map. So back to the map here. If I click, I'm going to take you back to filter on the upper right side. And there you have all the search criteria, all the property types, 3 beds, 1 bath. And if I click on more criteria at the bottom, you've got all land tenure, building type, all the search criteria that you have in Matrix are now on your phone. Other apps don't have that. They're very limited with the search options. We wanted to give you full access to Matrix on your phone. Do you like that? Yes. Look, I know you don't need all those search options on your phone all the time, but when you do, you have them. That's great. So it's like a hammer in your toolbox. I don't need a hammer really often, to be honest with you, but it's there if I need it. My wife just said I'm terrible at Reno, so that was the inside. All right, let's go back to our search here. You can draw on the map like this if you want to be more precise with your search. If I click on look at the bottom right. There's a little eye icon there. I can click there. I can view the satellite view, view the traffic, view the schools right on my phone. Cool? So let's go back. Now I want to look at listing with you. So let's open that listing here. The listing view. If you have the price, everything is easy, super easy to read. And you've got the bed, bath, square footage, price per square footage, year built, lot square footage. Right here, see I'm moving that part here. Excuse me. And underneath that, you've got an action menu. The first option is comparables. If I click on comparables, I can define my price range, the distance. So if I sell condos downtown, I'm going to probably go within half a mile. But if I'm outside the city, I might go 2, 3, 4, 5 miles, depending on where you are. And you can search sold or active comparables. I'll search sold. I'm going to click on search here. And you see I have my sold there. I have 13 comparables. It's really easy to find comps. Okay, let's go back. I can text the listing to a client, send it by email. I can add it to carts. So we have carts just like in Matrix. You can do a showing request. Who's using showing time here? Raise your hand. Just want to see. So you can do your showing request straight from the app. You can print the listing. You know, before you go to a tour, you want to print listing. If the laptop is in the car, you forgot to print the detailed report, you can, oh, I just turned my phone. All right. You can print the detailed report right from your phone. And the phones are getting bigger and bigger, the screens. So you can also use the phone in landscape. That's what I just did by accident. Now I'm going to do it on purpose. You can view everything big screen. You can double tap on pictures, view large pictures. That's pretty nice. Nice one. And I'm going to save this one in my favorite. All right. So questions about listing so far? No? All good? All right. So if you look at right in the middle, I have map view. I can see it in 3D in the driving directions. I want to show you the 3D. If I click on 3D here, I'm going to have the neighbor. I can zoom, rotate like this, and show my client where the listing is. I can zoom in and zoom out. Wow. I love that. Let's look at more details. I have the real list tax data. So if you click on real list tax data, we're synchronized with Matrix and CoreLogic's products, line of products that includes real list. Tax data, you've got all the features that you have in Matrix. Exclusion, inclusion, showings instructions, agent remarks, the listing agent, the history, if it was listed before. If there was a price reduction, you'll see it there. So yeah, everything's there. Super easy to use. Let's go back to our map here. So back to the main menu. I'm now going to click on Advanced Search. Advanced Search is on the upper right side. So I'll click there. And again, it's just like when I did filters on the map. You have all the search criteria. What I really like about the app is I can go and address. A client calls me and saw a listing but doesn't know anything aside from the street name or the street or the number. So if I type, because I don't know the streets here, but if I do 67, right, just 67, and I click search, I'm going to get all the listings that starts with 67 in Honolulu. You can see how fast and easy it is to use. Now, Kanalu. So I have a street here, so let's try Kanalu. Search, I'm going to get all the listings on Kanalu. Cool? Let's go back to our search. The building name is coming. I was just told about building name last night. So I called my team because they're in Montreal 5 hours behind. I've been up since 3 o'clock and we're working on it. So two things were, it's like day one, right? But building name and neighborhood. So you're going to have that in the next couple of days, maybe even tonight. So we have to map everything, but it's just take a few hours to go through all the listings. But building name is coming. Okay, so MLS number search, that's easy. Saved searches, that's easy. My listings too. InstaView, I showed that to you. If I click on Hot Sheet is right on the right side of InstaView. I'm going to click on Hot Sheet. I configure the area where I work. We're going to bring the neighborhood because we didn't have them. But when you configure that, you have the last 5 days, all the new listings, price reductions, and sold. So if you want to see what's going on in your market, you wake up, grab a coffee, and click on Hot Sheet, and you'll see what's the new stuff. Okay, now, excuse me. If I click on Contacts at the bottom here. Now that's the nice part. Now I'm going to get a wow, I'm sure. So I click on Contact there, and if there's one place where we have all our contacts, where is it? On our phone. So I'm going to click on Add on the upper right side. Add, and I will import from my device. I can create a new contact, or I can import from my device. So I'm going to click here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yeah, how many do I have? 11. And I'll click Done. So now those were the contacts on my phone. Now they're in the app. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring my open internet here, and I'm going to go in Matrix. So you can see it we see we have Nathan. Oh, you don't see my phone anymore. Hold on. I want to bring back my phone right here. So you see we have Michael Fry, Jordan, Dale. So I'm going to go into Matrix. And read this later. I'll click on My Matrix, Contacts, and see they're all there, live. So if I go here and I go into Michael Fry's detail, I'm going to click on Edit Contact. Okay? So bear with me here. I'm clicking on Edit Contact. I'm going to go and add 000 999 1111 and save. And now I'm going to bring you back in the app. We're going to go in Michael's file. And, oh, it didn't update yet. It's just maybe a couple seconds. Let me just reopen it. 00999 1111. So you change something in Matrix, it's changing on your phone, and vice versa. Can I get a wow? Wow. Thank you. So, you know what's cool is, I don't know if you've had that before, but when somebody calls you, they're on auto email in Matrix. And they call you, and I've just got your listings, it's great, but I gave you my work email, I would rather have them at my personal email address. So what you need to do now is you need to go in the car, you're in the car, you write down the new email address, you go back to the office, you have to remember, you go to the office, you go on your computer, you go in Matrix, and you update the email address. That's what you do now, no more. You go on your phone, you change the email address, you click save, you're done. So we're changing it's going to be easier moving forward. All right, so that's the contact sync between Matrix and MLS Touch, but there's more, a lot more. So if I go back into Matrix and I do a quick search, so let's do, you're going to maybe have to help me here because I don't know your market, but if I do Diamond Head, how many results? 351 results. I'll click on Result here. I'll pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Email. So I'm doing this manually, but it could be on auto email as well, right? It's the same thing. And I'm just going to type Michael here, Michael Fry, test, and send. So when you're emailing listings with Matrix, they're saved in your client's file in the app. So if they receive a listing, and I just saw your cute hat. If they receive listings, they call you and then you're in the car. Hey, I just got this new property. I love it. I want to see it tonight. You don't even know what they've received. Now you can just go in MLS Touch and you go in your file and you'll see all the listings that were sent to them. And everything that they've been doing in the client portal, favorites, discarded, possibilities, it's synced with the app too. So let's go in Michael. I'm going to just reopen Michael's file. And can you, oh, I have to bring back my phone here. There's my phone. So we're back. And you see here, you have sent 5 listings. So the listings that are sent, so if I click here, I'm going to see those 5 listings, and they're updated. So if there's an offer on it, or if it's sold, if the client calls me 2 weeks later, and it's sold, this list is updated every 10 minutes. So you always have the latest info. And you can see at the top here, I would have to have Michael save listings, but right here, favorite, possibilities, discarded, will be saved there. So you know exactly what your clients have been up to. Do you like that?
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right, so that's for context. Now, let's go into, I'm trying to, don't want to miss anything, so I'm going to click on the lower right side here on More. Right here, More. That's a really cool feature. What your clients are using apps. They're either using what? What are they using? Zillow, Redfin, HomeSpotter, all those apps that are available to them, right? But what if they could use your own app?
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice, right? But it's expensive to build your own app. It costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, I can tell you. So what we did for you guys, we created Brand and Share. So you click on Brand and Share, and you just go in, you update, you can select your logo. I did this manually last night with an agent here. I select his logo. I just went on his website. I took a screenshot. I cropped the logo, and I updated it there. And I picked the matching colors, and I created his app in 2 seconds. So you just go in, grab your logo, and pick the colors, and you're done. Your app is ready. And then what you do is you click on Apply Colors and Logo, right? Oh, this, when I move, let me show you. It's right here. You click Apply Colors and Logo, and then you click Share My App. And you email or text this link to your clients, and they'll download your app. Now, the cool thing with this app is that it works with the Matrix client portal. So if I save listings there in my favorites, I'm going to go in the client portal, and those listings will be there. It's confusing for consumers that are buying a home every 10 years to get listings from Matrix, look at listings on Zillow. It's not even the same data sometimes, and they're not connected with you except with the client portal. It's just like I mean, for you guys, you're in real estate, you understand the business, but clients don't. So for the first time, we've created a seamless experience for your clients. They'll be using your app, they'll get listings with Matrix, and it's all going to be working. It's not going to be working. It's working now. You can try it today. It's all linked. It works together. So go ahead, brand the app, and share it with your buyers. They'll love it. And it's real-time access to the MLS. The only thing that they don't have sold. They don't have market stats showing. It's all the stuff that is only strictly for you. They don't have that, obviously. It's just your name and active listings. The goal is we want them to call you. So that's the Brand and Share app. When you've done the Brand and Share, another cool thing that we have is the Facebook publishing tool. Who shares listings on Facebook here? Raise your hand. That's it? You should use it more, I think. It's a really good tool. So you just click on Facebook Publishing Tool, you connect your account with MLS Touch, and we're going to post your new listing, open houses, price reductions automatically on your page. You just connect it once, and the app will work for you. Takes 2 minutes. If you're on iPhone, Apple changed something in their API yesterday, and we had to do a quick fix. We sent it to Apple. We submitted the app. So if you're on iOS, you're going to have to wait until probably tonight until Apple approves the new version to publish your listings on Facebook. If you're on Android, you're fine. It was just a small change in the API. It happens. It's computer. All right, so anything else? So you see matrix integration. When I went into contacts, I imported contacts from my phone, but all the contacts that you already have in matrix will be there. So I forgot to mention that. You can message your clients, like Facebook Messenger. If they've downloaded your app, you can text with them directly from the app, send them listings. You're going to have to play with that to learn how it works, or come to one of our classes online. Okay, I can show you maybe some stuff that it's coming soon. If I click on my listing, I think I have one. It's a test listing. You're going to be able to change. That's coming in a couple of weeks. We're working with the board to bring that new feature, but you'll be able to change the price, do lists, like simple listing edit, change the status, the price, private remarks, and agent remarks on the go on your phone. So that's coming soon. That's coming soon. All right, how do I do with time? Good? Half hour? All right. So that's MLS Touch. I've showed you, there's a lot to it. There's more you can do with it, but I wanted to take 30 minutes to give you a good preview. We have 15 minutes for questions.
Well, I missed the beginning, so the MLS Touch, I can already download it now?
Yes, you can go ahead and download it from the store. You log in with the same matrix, your matrix credential, same login and username and password.
So I just log in the matrix and it'll do it somewhere and I can...
Pardon me?
I log in the matrix.
No, you go on the App Store.
Oh, my app store. Oh.
Yeah, you go on the App Store and you download the app and you select Hawaii and High Central and you just, like I said, use the same credential as Matrix.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can you search by TMK and zip code?
You can search by zip code, absolutely. So if I go on advanced search here, map search, advanced search, you have area at the top, area, zip code, and county or parish. I don't know why we had that. This is going to be replaced by neighborhood. So zip code, you just enter the zip code, partial zip code, and you'll get the listing. What was the other thing?
Show real list. Tax MAC real list. Tax MAC key.
The real list integration, I showed it. You go into a listing, you click on real list, but again, if the real list integration, I'm going to click on that. I keep on clicking on this one. There's a sign there. You should all be, hey, call me. Real list tax data. You just click on real list in the menu, and you're going to get the real list tax data there. More questions? Yes?
So, because you can enter the zip code, does that mean you can even look in active listings on the mainland?
Let's try. Let's try. Do you on the what? On?
Like, say for example, in California, if you're an investor and you wanted to look that thing up.
No. This is your MLS. It's really a copy of Matrix.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
We have requests or suggestions.
Yeah.
What's the best way to do that?
It's really to speak with the board, with High Central MLS. I don't know who's your contact there, but they're the one evaluating all the suggestions and ideas and requests, and they send it to us. And we do what they want. So it's not our app, it's your app. So please, by all means, contact them. Yeah, so the Matrix, if I go in, so the way it's integrated with Matrix is if I click on contact there, contacts, you're going to have your Matrix contacts. And if I click on a contact and they've received listings or they've done something in the client portal, you'll see it there. You see here sent listings, and at the top you see favorite possibilities discarded. So that's the Matrix integration. Yes?
Under the branding, I
Absolutely, absolutely. So if you want to have your picture and phone number, and all you need to do is just need to grab your logo or whatever you want to have there on a photo on your phone, and then you go in Brand and Share, you browse, you grab that image, and you upload it, and you pick the colors, and you're done. You're good to go. Yes?
You showed it when you updated the contacts in the app and updated in Matrix.
Yeah.
If you update your contacts in your native phone app, does it update it there as well?
No, Apple don't give us access to that. So I maybe on Android, I'm not sure because I'm on an iPhone, but definitely that. So if you update something on your phone, you're gonna have to go in the app. You just re-import the contact. We're gonna merge the info. Yes.
So do you have a help area or guides? You can't rely on you all the time, but is there some place that we can go for easy access?
Absolutely. So you go on MLStouch.com or prospects.com, and you click on. You're going to see training classes. We have the training manuals there, the user guides, and the schedule for the next webinars. We have webinars every week, and the board will communicate that as well. So we have a beginner's class and an advanced class on the Brand and Share alone to show you how to work with your buyers. So a bunch of resources that you can use to learn about the product. That's it? Yeah. Oh, yes, sir.
Your app looks very impressive, very user-friendly, and very comprehensive.
Thank you.
Kind of ask for your comments on the app's policies in terms of privacy and security.
That's a really good question. I started my company in 1999, and we started as a CRM. We have two products. Today I'm only showing the app, but we do contact management. That's my core business. And we have 100,000 agents using our CRM. So the security of your contacts is my life. So it's all secured. We have backup every 5 minutes, real-time backup side by side on servers. We have security audits. We have 267 real estate associations using our products. They audit us all the time. I mean, nothing is impossible. If a hacker decide that they get in, I mean, banks get hacked, right? But we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just on security to make sure that your data is secured. We're not using all your clients that you're uploading. It's confidential. Even our staff in customer service don't have access to your passwords or your contacts. It's all encrypted. We truly go the extra mile to protect your data.
So, but what if you cancel MLS Touch? Would all your contacts be your property or our property?
It's your property. I don't own anything. Your contacts are yours. If the board would cancel the app in 2-3 years, whatever, whenever, it's not my data. It's in the contract that we have to destroy everything. And we do. It takes too much space on our servers. We don't want to keep it. So, oops. All right. So, yeah. Yes?
You know, for your branding and your logo, like right now it's only set for like a horizontal,
No, because if you look at the app, let's go and Brand and Share. If you look at the app and we click on preview, you see the space that we have at the top?
So that's it.
That's it. We're limited because there's more than a 6-pack there. I have my agent and tips and facts and your messages, mortgage calculator. This is made for the consumer, so they have all the options right there on the front screen, so we're limited in space for the logo. Yeah, I know, it's not all day. Change your logo.
Is there somewhere we can get the dimensions of that space so that we can go in and adjust our logos?
Oh, I'm sorry?
Is there somewhere where we can get the dimensions of what that space is so that we can figure out how to adjust our logos to fit?
Yeah, but it's the dimensions are on our website. I could email them to you, but if you go on, let's just do this again. So if I click on select logo, and I think I have demo, logo demo. See here, so I'm just going to take this Remax here. See how easy it is? I'm just going to crop it like this, right? And click done. And now I'm going to pick the colors and maybe blue and blue and preview, and the app is updated. It's very easy. Yeah, if I had your pictures on the left side, the logo is going to be a little smaller, but some agents they have their picture, they have their phone number. I mean, you put whatever you want. The space that you have is right. Oh, wait, let me just go back. The space that you have is here. So you play with that. If you want to have your picture on the left side right here, you could have your picture here and your phone number underneath that. So it's really up to you to decide how you want to display it. No, you cannot drag it. You have to build. You have to have whatever you want to have there. You have to have it in your picture, in your photos. You cannot. We don't have layers. But if you go on your website, you could probably make a screenshot of your logo, and your picture is probably there, I'm guessing. So you would just grab that, make a screenshot, and put it there. I just had that question. What's that? Tim, I don't know what it is.
That's not tax.
Oh, property tax. No, not yet. Not yet. So the real list integration, right now you have the real list button when you go in a listing, but the full real list, the real list search is coming. But it's CoreLogic, they're working on the API so we can have access on the full real list search. So I cannot answer when you're going to have it because it's not me building it, it's Matrix. But once it's ready, we'll jump on it. So coming soon. Yes?
You mentioned that you're working on neighborhood searches rather than the address search. Do you know when that's going to come out?
I'm guessing, from what I heard today, I'm guessing the neighborhood will be here something like later. If it's not this weekend, it's going to be next week. Yeah, we're doing it now.
We'll search that way rather than specific.
Yeah, no, I understood last night that neighborhood is really important for you guys, so we're going to be adding this. Cool? Hey, thank you so much. Oh, I have one more question. Yes?
I was just wondering, okay, so what our clients receive, how do we maintain that? Do we want to send them more listings? Does it update that?
If you want to send them listings?
Yeah,
So there's a couple ways to do that. So if you let me just go back here into a listing. So if I click on this listing here, I can send it by text. That's number one. I can send it by email. I can also send it in the message. So if they've downloaded if they have my app, if you've shared your app, you send it through the message, they'll get a push notification saying your agent just sent you a new listing, and it's going to open the app and they'll see the listing. Yeah. Yeah. Cool? We're good. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you.